Greetings and welcome everyone to episode 26 of our Let's Play series as we continue to go through our SevTech ages. And now, let's be honest, we are into age 2 and we're going to go have some fun with that. We have quite a bit we can accomplish today and we're going to try to get a few of the basics knocked out of the way to unlock some more advanced things so we can continue to expand our base and enjoy this pack. So, there are many adventures we can go on, and so let's just basically get started. So first off, what I wanted to do was make some glass. So I'm going to need some sand for that, and I should have a little bit. I didn't save a lot because, well, I didn't know I'd need it. So I think I have some around here somewhere. I just got to find it. There it is. So we have 42 pieces of sand, and we're only going to make like 10, maybe 16 pieces of glass. We'll start with that. And the basic way to make glass is for us to cook it in the melter, and it's pretty easy. 1 block for 1 block. I don't really have to worry about it too much. You can use it in other things and whatnot. Well, you can get rock salt from it. I may have to remember that. That'll be pretty nice. Okay, so let's go in here. And let's drop it into our chest up there. And let it do its magic here. Should cook it down now that we're in the right age. We have a little bit of low-grade charcoal left here, so let's swap it out over there just so we have enough to get her done. We'll drop that bronze in there. Oh, we have exactly 64 now. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to be making the glass. So let's read about that real quick. Glass blowing. Creating glass by first melting sand in a melter or smeltery and pouring it into a basin. Simple and straightforward. And hopefully that'll unlock us towards the next Prospector's upgrade. So we'll see how that works out. And then after that, we're going to go right into making the Tinker's table. And we're going to set up a little work area for us to be able to access it. So as you can tell, it is taking quite a bit of time. So what I'll do is, I'll be right back once I get that done. So there we are. We now have 2 blocks of glass here. We'll use both sides of the melter here to pour into both basins. And this should give us 2 blocks of glass, and that should earn us the achievement that we need. Well, it takes a bit for glass to cool down. I'm not really surprised though. Glass is a pretty hot requirement. So there we go. We now have glass, and let's check it out. What have we opened up? Holy smokes, we've opened up a lot. So we're gonna have iron, we're gonna have gold, and we're gonna have star powder, and we're gonna have lapis. That is super nice. And these are all over the world by the looks of it, which is super good. We're gonna be looking for hematite. And for gold, we're gonna be looking, I guess, just looking for gold. Find a gold surface sample. There's no special name for it. Interesting. But what I want to look into more so is this new dowsing rod. So it can look up a larger variety of ores, but it's still limited to within that 48 block radius. So let's go check it out here. I'm going to bring it up, the new dowsing rod. There it is. The tough dowsing rod. This tool may only be used for ores in age 2 and below. Interesting. So let's see. It's going to require wood, charcoal, and a piece of glass. Yet, of course. So let's make this up real quick. We easily got the charcoal we need here. And we should have the wood, which shouldn't be a problem here. We'll just grab a single piece of, or 2 pieces of just about anything will work. And let's craft this up like so. And 1 of our pieces of glass. And we have the new dowsing rod. Nice. Upgrade your prospects. So, it has unlocked even more into what we can do. Looks like we also have the market. Use the farming for blockheads market to order seeds and saplings. Very nice. Looks like we have access to a smelting tank, which is going to be coming up, and we also will be able to cast, probably with gold. And this is going to be pretty nice. An extended crafting table, which is going to be the iron one. Very nice. and we'll be able to make rock crystals. So we're getting into it. We're doing quite well with that. So now that we've made those two, and I'll probably be doing some mining off camera or in another episode, let's continue to look into what we can accomplish here. The Tinkerer's crafting table, or crafting station as it may be. Let's see what it takes to make that. So we're going to put up our prospecting rod here, because we don't need it right this second. It'll go right next to here, next to our dowsing. Or not our dowsing, but our plumb line. And what we'll do here is we probably should... Nope, it's not done yet. But I did just hear a rat die. Okay, so that's not ready yet, because we're trying to get all 16 of them done. But what we would like to do here is look up that crafting station. There we go. So we have a tool station and a crafting station. And a crafting station... Okay, so it shows... Interesting. So we don't have access to some of it yet. But basically it's a crafting table with a blank pattern on it. And a blank pattern is going to be our oak planks and some bark by the looks of it. So let's go make some of that real quick. We have the ability to make bark. We have our sawmill set up. Here we are. Let's just cut up some goodies here. Get some more of that bark. I should double check while I'm at it here to make sure that that's the easiest recipe to get bark now. Because you never know, things do change. So let's drop this down there and let's look up this, do a recipe on it. Nope, so the best way is the sawmill. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We have plenty of this, and I think we have plenty of bark to be able to make this happen. So let's take... and let's chop up a few of these here. Why don't those stack? That's interesting. So you got siding and you got side planks here. Replaces with the new version allowing more texture variety. Oh. So we'll get rid of those. And we'll only keep the new version. Well, that one's gone too. Bummer. Okay, so looks like we need to get some new items here. No big deal. Just don't have multiple duplicates that don't stack in my inventory. So we'll just cut this stuff up real quick. Once it's finished, we'll make the next tier here. We got quite a bit of it. And what we'll do is we'll go like so. We'll cut up 18 more of these, just so we can have the pieces. And I'm okay with that. It gives us quite a bit of variety anyway. Okay, so there we go. So now we have 26 of the one and 36 of the other. Let's see here. I don't know how we could use it in any variety, but oh well. So let's see here. And then if I use these in there, I'll probably get the knobs, and then I'll get the gears, I'm assuming. Yep. Okay, so that still works. Good. I'm glad that still works. So we got the bark, and we got the siding here. The panels, I think is what they're called. Yeah, plank siding. So what we'll do here is put this here like this, and we're going to get those blank patterns. This will allow us to make tools and do all sorts of things. I'm not really sure we're going to make regular tools. We probably won't even get to pattern making until we do something similar to casting. So then with that, we're going to take 4 of these and make the crafting table here, because that's the recipe for it. It's pretty simple. And then one of these on top of... oh, so we just put it in there and we're going to get the crafting station. Very nice. So for the tool station is for the other one. Got it. Very nice. We're going to need one of these here anyway. So I'm just going to set it right there, and it'll give us access to that inventory. Super nice. We'll eventually upgrade that to copper in the future. to give us more storage space. So let's run over here, and we'll put one up here in our other location. I was thinking about replacing this one, and so let's do that. And there we go. We got it. Bam. So what I want to do now is I want to make a chest that's made of copper, because that wouldn't be too bad. So let's go over here, and we're gonna need to break up some copper, of course. We'll put our glass in there because we don't really need to hold it right this second. But what we need to do is smash this copper and then smash it 8 more times, because we're gonna need those plates. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smash this up pretty good, and I'll be right back. And there we go. Last piece picked up and we're good to go. So, that wasn't too terribly difficult. I'm enjoying it. So, let's get to making our chest here, which shouldn't be too hard. We'll use our little station here. And then from there, we'll use our little copper here. And bam. We got our chest set next to it. Like so. And it gives us a nice inventory to access. So let's put our hammer back. Let's put up this piece of copper. And we have our blank patterns to use. But now that we've made the station, have we actually held it in our hand though? I don't think we have. Oh, we must have. Let's see. Did we get the advancement? Time to ditch your old crafting table and upgrade to a crafting station. It will let you keep your items in the grid and attach nearby inventories. Okay, so that's fine. So I guess now it wants us to make a part maker and then a tool station. So let's do that. Shouldn't be too hard. So if you remember the recipe, it's pretty easy. It's going to be a birch plank and basically, well, any plank, I should say, and it'll make the stencil table. And then we have the stencil table, but that's not the part maker. Which one's the part maker? It's not made out of the log, is it? Let's check here. That's the part builder. Oh man, I forget which one's which here. Part maker. Let's see. Let's see. Part. Okay, so it was the part maker. Or the part builder that it needed. So we got it. I just kind of a little bit forgetful at times here. So we're going to need a place to put these. I'm not entirely sure where yet, but we'll figure something out. And then of course the next one is going to be, we're still missing one or two here. So let's look it up. Tinker's Construct. Let's see here. So I guess it does give us the ability to make some nicer things. But we already have a pretty nice one with our quartz. I can't really complain about this. I mean, it does a significant amount of damage, has a great binding speed. So maybe I won't look into that just yet, unless there's some other advantage that I'm unaware of. But you never know, there could be. So we have the tool station. No, the tool station is what we need to make still. We have the part builder. Okay, so that's all we need aside from the pattern chest and the part chest. But they're pretty simple to make. Yep, definitely. So let's make our, there we go, tool station. Oh, we got the advancement with that. Let's look that up. So that's all it's pretty much allowing us to get into. It looks like it's a dead end from there, which is okay. So the next thing we wanted to work on after I find a place for these is of course paper. So let's see what we can do about finding a place for these guys. We need to think of where we can put 3 things down without interfering too much. We could take over this corner. It's not like we have a lot in it. These arrows can go somewhere else. So let's plop them into here. Or into there, I guess. And is there anything else in any of these? Nope. So they're gone. So this corner is ours now to use for this setup. And we will just store these in there, and we will move our skull right there. Let's see if we attach to the wall if it does the same height. I always wondered. A little bit higher. Much better. Okay, so what I want to do here is we're going to move this chest here. And we're going to move our station. Because what we want to do is the part builder is going to need to have access to a few things. But we don't necessarily need access to the part builder. We need to put the pattern chest back there. Okay, good. So we're going to need, well, at least one more of those. And what we'll do here is we'll make another chest. And we'll give it this blank pattern, and that gives us our pattern chest. So when we go to make these here, we are missing something. Part builder should have access to it over on the side, or maybe because there's none in there yet. So let's see here. Let's do a makeshift, our standards here. Okay. Oh, if I shift click it, it just automatically puts it in the pattern chest. Even better. Holy smokes. This is making this a lot faster. Sword blade, little guard. That should be about everything we need, at least initially. I don't know why we have access to the big ones yet. But anyway, we have quite a few items that are needed. We're missing, we don't get the axe head. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I guess this is for the kami, I guess. We'll look that up at some point. And then we will put our chest down right there, and we have access to our chest. And we have access to each of our stations. Very nice, and it gives us access there. That's exactly what I needed. So now we could put the other one back there, and we'll see about that. I'm not really sure what we're going to do, but it is always possible to get her done. Okay, now that we got the tool station set up, we wanted to work on paper. So let's look up paper here real quick. So let's see. Paper is one of the things on our list that should be easier to make now. So we're going to be drying pulp, which we're going to use with glue and sawdust. See, we saved the sawdust for a reason. So it's glue, sawdust. We'll make 3 pieces of pulp. So we got the sawdust. Let's take a rest real quick here. Okay, we're back. Got that taken care of and out of the way. Let's rearrange a little bit here. So now we wanted to go get some of that sawdust, and we needed to mix that sawdust with what, if I remember correctly? Some glue, and oh, we forgot the glue, and some water. So it's a good thing we kept the cows around, unless there's another way to make glue. We should definitely look that up, just in case. So you got the rotten flesh cooking in the cauldron. You've got that cooking in the cauldron. So buffalo hide can now, it has now been added. Oh my goodness, we are good. We are definitely good. And we get flaked bone from using wolf heads. We got plenty of wolf heads that we're not using for anything. If I remember correctly, 11 of them. So we're going to use those, and we're going to use some of the buffalo hides because we have plenty of them. That'll give us all the glue we could need for any amount of paper here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let this cook up for a bit, because we have some glue already somewhere. There it is. We already have 16 pieces. Let's take that and go accomplish our mission while the other stuff cooks. So go in here, and we needed sawdust. So we're going to need 48 pieces of sawdust to accommodate 16 pieces of glue. And we're also going to need to fill these up with water. So I'm going to do that real quick. So this shouldn't take too long here. It'll work out quite well. There we go. I'm always faster with one bucket, I swear. But oh well. I digress. We're on the last one here. Or no, wait, we got one more to go. There we go. So now we're full again. And this should be fairly easy. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wait. We have an odd number here. Somebody didn't get all theirs. I wonder if that's a glitch. No, it's ×5. It's right. What am I thinking? I'm just not clearly thinking here. Okay, so there we go. This one needs another turn or something. Oh yeah, I gotta use the open hand here. There we go. So we got the 3 pieces we needed. Oh, we still got that stuff drying. So now we got that taken care of. We can finish that one up, the washi, but we probably won't use it that much. But it's the idea that it's there in case we wanted to. So what we'll do is we'll finish cooking this up. And then I will be back. So there we go. The paper has finally started to dry. So now we have all these sheets of paper. Which is pretty nice. So we're going to swap these out real quick. Now that we've got our paper. Paper, please. So, we've got that taken care of. We're just cruising right through this here. Okay, so we have 10 left over that we still need to dry. But we have our paper. So let's look at our advancements here and see what has been unlocked. So nothing itself has been unlocked, but having paper itself allows us to continue using astral sorcery without too much drawback with using all that mulberry bark and the extensive process. Though I kind of felt like it wasn't there long enough to be able to really get used to it and enjoy it in some way. Because the journey is as good as the process, I guess, or it should be. Let me eat something here real quick. We're going to allow this paper to dry. And then I'll be right back. So it looks like the paper is finally finished, so we have that done. We'll grab all this here. And I'll put those last 10 on, and we will continue our adventures while they dry. So let me grab it here. Pulp into paper without even having to press it. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so there we go. We got 35 sheets of paper. That's quite a bit. So it looks like it's going to require nighttime to be able to turn this into parchment with the luminous crafting table. So let's go up here and check this out. We don't have a lot of starlight at this time. But at night, this spot for some reason is perfect because it fills up the luminous crafting table fully. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or what. I am still kind of new to this. But it works out, I think. So what we're going to do here is it goes like this and you get 4 pieces of parchment. You pretty much got to wait for it to fill up. And so we're going to check back with this during the night to see if it has worked. That is not very evenly spread. There we go. Much better. Okay. So now it's going to be using up the starlight, as far as I know, to make this paper. We're going to see how that works. We'll be back because it's almost nighttime, and then we'll check it out. So here we are. It's nighttime now. And oh my goodness, I'm being shot at by something. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Let's go get him real quick. There we go. Got him. Oh my god. This guy's wearing a full set of iron armor. Holy smokes. He's got a pretty high armor rating. There we go. Let's grab what he's dropping. And we have an iron helmet already. And an iron sword. Well, this isn't such a bad thing. Let's grab this zombie here. What he's offering. Let's go back up to our table here. Get too distracted here. Our boots are taking some damage, which we don't really want, but it is what it is. So let's look in here. We got a full table. I don't know how to get it out of here, though. What if we put it in one at a time, if that'll do it? I'll have to look up how we do that to get it out of there. Because the parchment should come right out of there. Let me look that up real quick. So it looks like we need a resonating wand to get this done. So let's look that up real quick. Let's see what it takes to make a resonating wand. Okay, so it requires an ender pearl. Oh, wow. So yeah, we're going to need some ender dust to be able to make an ender pearl in our smeltery. So yeah, it's going to be a minute before we can use this table by the looks of it. This is definitely interesting to be able to make the ender pearl. Because I don't think the mobs just straight up drop the ender pearls, which is unfortunate. But I can also make it in the luminous crafting table by the looks of it. So interesting. The only thing we're missing is that one. Okay. So we'll see about getting that ender pearl. Hopefully, if not in this episode, in the next episode. Looks like we got plenty of guys here to keep us company. So let me take care of these guys. Ooh, he dropped something that's enchanted. It's got protection 2 on it. Very nice. So we decided, while we were off camera, we were going to be able to make our armor again. We may as well take advantage of the night and make our armor here real quick. Because why not, right? And then we're going to go out and see if we can't find a couple Endermen to help us out. I'm going to use that iron helmet. Might as well. So we'll take these off and we'll put them with the other one, and then that should increase our armor rating quite a bit here, because that's 2. I wonder what the black quartz one is though. Let's look it up real quick. It's 3. Iron armor isn't that good. We're not going to use that helmet. There we go. Let's go here, there, and we'll drop off our spare pieces here that we can use for later. We still have a little bit left there. I also noticed that they made a change so you don't shift click anymore, you just click. And that kind of killed me when I threw everything away by accident. But it's all good. We'll throw that extra iron sword in there. 6 damage isn't too bad. I mean, we're doing 6.5, which is pretty good. Or I guess 7 attack damage versus this one's 6. But that's still pretty doggone good. So we're going to go out and venture forth into the world and see what we can find. Should be something out here. Hopefully an Enderman roaming around out here. So I'll be back if I can find an Enderman. So to get that Ender Pearl, it looks like it's quite the process. We are going to need to be able to collect this Ender Dust. So we have got to make the the constellation paper, on top of the fact that we're going to need to find gold to be able to cast for the Ender Pearl, because if you look at it in our resonating wand, it's going to require Ender Dust to be smelted. So we're going to need quite a few things to make this next step possible. Not impossible, but it's going to take quite a few steps and quite a few Endermen, I think, to even be able to cast it. Which I think we're going to need to work on, especially in the next episode, because the process in and of itself to get all through that is probably going to be at least one full episode all by itself, which I'm not upset about. I'm very excited to get into, but that is the challenge that we look forward to in SevTech. So let's take, we can move that out of the way. So let's take it here. I spent probably a good hour or so already searching for an Enderman, and then realized, well, what does it take once I get the dust? It's quite the challenge. We might as well do that step first, because at that point we may run across an Enderman while we're doing it, and that would be fine, and then we'd be able to accomplish it. So again, we come to another close of an episode, and I thank you guys again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.